வா ஃபாட்டா நம்ம மேல போலாம்.
Jump.
10 seconds. It is Radiant Span. It is Radiant Span.
Hi boys, welcome to upper bracket game between R4DG and Barbarians. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and share some other information before we jump into a draft analysis.
10
I
seconds.
am gonna
remain.
try and share the
Radiant's turn
brackets.
to ban. Dark's turn to pick.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys can see, this is what the brackets look like right now. Yeah, so this is basically R4DG versus Barbarians in the upper bracket. This is gonna be the first round of the quarters, I guess. Pre-quarters, we can call it.
5 seconds.
So far, we've lost Team Wiso Toxic Jazz, who lost in the upper bracket and then bombed out of lower bracket also. They chose to forfeit their match, which means NGU makes it to the next round. We also lost Curse Gaming in a very close match against WBSCDCL. We lost Pubstar to Grandpa Cafe Boys,
10 seconds.
and Team Silence also beat Team Negative finally to go through in the lower
5
bracket.
seconds.
So this is not an elimination game, but Team Barbarians and R4DG have both finished third in their respective groups, Group A and Group B. So R4DG was tied with Funover Fame and Kuruma, but then we took the times they took to win and lose against each other since they were all tied. And based on that, we created a seeding where R4DG ended up first, Funover Fame second, and Kuruma third, unfortunately. But anyway, moving back to knockouts, R4DG versus Barbarians. We have Nyx and Winter Wyvern ban, and Brew and TA ban. Hello. And also with me on the caster panel today is Verlin Raid, Grizzly,
Radiant
and
choose.
Hi.
Jasper Shabin. So
I mean, it's really nice how they picked up a Witch Doctor now itself from the R4DG. They're gonna face up against a Timber Saw, which is gonna be either a mid or even an offlane.
10 seconds.
I think they had a guy who was like a master tier on this Timber Saw, so he used to play in the offlane. So it's really easy to deal with him again with the, when you're gonna face up against a Witch Doctor, was a Maldic Dead Ward. Like most of the times, he can solo kill him in the lane once he reach up that certain level. But he needs to be choose his lane partner quite well over here for the R4DG. But wouldn't they like? They wouldn't actually reveal their carry now itself, right?
Dragon Knight.
sorry, Verlin, what were you saying? They wouldn't reveal what?
They wouldn't reveal their carry now itself just because they have already seen a Timber Saw, which is
10 seconds.
most of the time they have picked it as an offlaner, right? That's what it is.
Seconds remain.
By the Barbarians.
Yeah, I mean they do have Johnny Cash, or the notorious Big from Team Barbarians, is a master tier Timber player, and even Arjunan is also known for his Timber Saw. So Timber Saw a very comfort pick for Team Barbarians. But R4DG probably expected this. They picked out a Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is good in terms of damage against the Timber, and he can also solo a Timber if he needs to. That's one really nice thing. But then again, I mean, he doesn't offer the kind of lockdown you really want against the Timber.
It is dive.
But anyway, if you have a support that can deal with a core, that's insane. And a DK also with a reliable stun, but I don't know how I feel about the DK into Timbersaw. And a very surprising Luna pickup coming up from Barbarians. I think they might wanna. I guess they just want to pick it up. It is a very strong meta pick,
Remain.
so probably getting it before it gets banned in this
5
next
seconds
phase.
remain.
Which is also nice because now they have the option to ban out a lot of heroes they don't want to play against.
Turn to ban.
And this Luna, it still can go for a, like even a mid. I mean, mid wouldn't be proper. Still, seen players playing the mid Luna as well with the early Aghanim Scepter, the item. But then R4DG, they have banned up a Viper. But why would they ban a Viper? I mean, it would be really great for them to deal with the Timbersaw, right?
5 seconds.
Or maybe they're looking for some kind of axe carry. Maybe they want to go for like a rely on some other passive ability based hero.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it keeps your options open, right? Axe is nice. But then again, you don't want to get Axe into Timber,
10
right?
seconds
They all.
remain.
Oh, actually, the new Axe is actually kind of okay, I guess.
Ban.
Because it is like pure damage and you will like shred through the Timber really fast. So yeah, maybe Axe carry is what we're gonna see.
Yeah, like even Barbarians, they have played with the Potion 5 Viper as well in this tournament, but it was played by Hailing. Today we have like a stand-in for the Barbarians. Sorry, a sub. Apollo, when he's gonna join them. This is gonna be his first game with this team, or maybe second.
Yeah.
I'm quite not sure.
The brother duo from Chennai, Arjunan and Polladuan, are finally playing together.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Dusa ban, TB ban. So this is what we said, right? Now that they've picked up Luna, they're just gonna ban all these heroes that Luna doesn't want to play against. So they've taken out Dusa, TB, and Void also. Ooh, nice Hoodwink pickup, dude. I love teams that draft like breaks into their lineup. So they banned out the Viper probably because they didn't want to play against it. They've taken out Kunkka and Abba, so there's no like save really, and there's no
10
damage mitigation.
seconds.
So they're probably gonna go for like, they probably want to be able to like
5
burst someone 100 to 0 if they ever catch someone. But the good thing for Barbarians here is they haven't picked any supports yet, and there are some good supports still left since all the cores are being banned out. There's still an AA out there, there's still a Shadow Demon out there, and all these heroes are really good, especially against the lineup that R4DG have pumped out.
Radiant must choose.
This is gonna go with the same meta picks once again for here at Barbarians. They're gonna pick up an Ancient Apparition so that they'll be happy to deal with the DK with all of his hailing stuffs with his dragon armor. Won't be having much trouble to kill him later on.
Yep, and A is also quite strong at trading. So heroes like Hoodwink that don't have much of a HP pool, like they can't really trade with an A. So just securing the Luna's lane as well, because you know this helps them stop the kill potential that comes out from DK plus Hoodwink lane. But I guess Barbarians still lacking a bit of lockdown. They do have, the only stun they have at the moment is coming from Luna's Lucent Beam. And here's what
They
I
don't
don't
have any more
like.
reserve time left for the R4DG.
Dude, one thing I don't like about Barbarians draft so far is like they don't have stuns. And so you either get like stuns with low mobility, or you get not that many stuns but high
10
mobility.
seconds.
And here Timber and Luna are quite mobile, yes, but your
5
A is
seconds.
not mobile at all. And if you don't have stuns, then this A is basically just gonna die all the time because she's not as mobile as the Luna or Timber. Like, you can't chase to fight, and you also can't run away if they jump on you. So I feel like the A is a bit of a miss right now. But then again, they do have 2 picks left, so hoping to see some heavy disable come out.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Here we go. Got a long cooldown stun, but still not like, you know, kind of a reliable stun once he gets his Blink Dagger. But is this the stun you are really hoping for, KD?
I mean, I think this is like a signature Comet pick, right? It is also very, very, like like it's a signature hero pickup, so it's like you always gotta watch out for this thing. But, and also the thing I like about the mag pick here is they have a Timber to bait like positioning, and they also have a Luna to bait positioning. So like the mag doesn't have to actually do anything. He can just wait until he can get a good RP off. And I think that's where this mag pick is really nice. They banned out a puck also in response. Nice bans coming out. It feels like R4DG now need to draft a mid who's gonna be laning against mag probably.
Radiant's turn to battle.
And I think I would suggest them an SF. SF would be really great to deal with the Magnus. Since it's really nice to play with the magical belt, you can always kill up this Timber easily with the dual combo.
10
I think it will be pretty useful to push out the towers when he gets at the armor reduction passive ability. So yeah, with the presence of the Lord, so it will be really useful as well. So I think.
Yeah, maybe.
10 seconds.
SF would be nice. And they do have enough disables to
5
enable it also.
seconds.
But one thing I don't like so far is that they picked DK and CK as their cores, and both these cores are gonna struggle
Radiant's
against
turn to
like the Timbersaw that was picked in the first phase. So I'm not sure what they're thinking. I mean, I like the way the lanes are set up because they do have like range and melee like split, but they also have heavy disables on
10
each of the range
seconds
and melee
remaining.
heroes. So it's like very strong lanes, but I just feel like
5 seconds
a
remain.
Timber, if he lanes well, if he gets his items, there's no answer for it yet.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Dead. But Rise will be playing on this hero for R4DG.
I mean, I understand why, but I just don't. I don't like.
Why?
Like, they have 3 strength heroes. You
Yeah,
can like
same.
siphon. You can pressure towers. They have DK, DP, you know, and you already have frontlining heroes. You just need like. But then, like DP, they have AA, dude. Like, your DP is not gonna heal, and DP isn't one of those heroes that can just sort of tank through a lot of stuff. And I think this Luna is basically the biggest threat right now, and there's no answer for this Luna, in my opinion. And I really like the Clockwork pickup. They need something that can lane against this Witch Doctor and also make space. And you also need a hero that can basically leave the Timber once he has enough levels. So I feel like the Clock is really nice like that. He wins your lane, and then he also runs around to like annoy other lanes. So really good pickup in the Clockwork. But I feel like for me the Barbarians draft just seems to fit together a lot better.
And even with Ancient Apparition and the Cloak alone, they can solo pick off anybody as well. Or the Might can even kill a DP in this game. I mean, it'll be solely based on his healing, the spirit side. Scooby on a position for Hoodwink. Chopper Baboni aka Shub is playing on a CK carry. Tenjin on a offlane Dragon Knight. And finally, they're playing with a new stand-in over here. So Gabriel is playing on his Witch Doctor post 5. Now coming back to the Dire team, Palladavan is playing on a Clockwork. Arjunan on an Ancient Apparition. Never Trust is playing a mid Magnus. Comet XGT is playing on a Luna carry. And finally Gravity is playing on a Timbersaw. It's gonna be offlane for him.
This would do just
So that would be the Barbarians team in the Dire.
Battle seeks resolution.
We've seen Sinjin playing Lina offlane in the last game, but they kind of won the lane, but it just didn't turn quite well. Unfortunately, they have lost the game. The enemy team actually gave a massive comeback, which was the Kurma Kurivinga. They are in the upper bracket as well. They have yet to play against the last top team. It would be quite of fun to see those teams to play against. I'll go with another pass over here. Well, the clock has a smoke early now. I don't know whether they can actually get up a first blood, but the team, they don't have any good stance. Still gonna try it for the 5-man smoke play coming from the Barbarians. Marching towards the bottom. Even Ancient Apparition has a smoke, I don't know why. Like they bought like the 2 smokes like early now itself. But literally nobody is nearby. For the R4DG, they in a good position in the high ground of their one triangle camp, so they're gonna be just fine. While the Dire team will be sit and waiting over the Radiant jungle for a while here. Gonna place at the ward. Cheeky play from the Arjunan. Checking out if somebody is gonna go for this zone, which is like literally nobody lurking nearby. So just like that, with no contest, gonna get the 2 rounds each by both the teams. Oh. Right, so the Gravity is Johnny Cash Jr., right? The Master Tier Timbersaw player. Yeah. Okay, change his name. Not sure of the Magnus as a DP matchup, but since it's a melee versus range DP, we'll be happy to lane against him.
Unbelievable, we're seeing! What just happened?
But he might have some trouble to take up the last hits of the creep. He might be like he should abuse his spells to try to take this CS in the lane, since Magnus has a higher base damage. And he wouldn't be able to do that shockwave into skewer combo towards the T1 tower. Like the Rise is been keeping up his distance from the Magnus, even though he's getting too close to get the CS, like a super nearby to the creep. Okay, look at the top though, DK. Very low possible fairy fire, Senjin, but is he gonna try to go for a return kill though? Yeah, level 1 DK Sen is there with the Ancient Apparition gonna go down. But wait, that's not gonna be the first blood, I guess. Wait, Wait, I mean the kill, it's been shared, but does it still count as a first blood, doggy?
If you look at the gold, it's
Do you know
split
about
as
this?
first blood gold, dude. They have like 260.
Alright. Well, they still made sure to get another kill at the bottom as well. The clockwork goes down. Like it's like a two tanks facing up against a Witch Doctor and a CK. So even if the Timbasa goes like a misposition in this lane, he will get terribly harassed by the Witch Doctor's malady. Oh my god, the top, like Arjunan, he's been having a terrible lane for now, whereas the Luna so far fine with the CS. They haven't been harassing him that a lot, but it's been harassing him with Lucent Beam quite well. Since DK will be having with this tankiness, will be having a lot of physical resistance. It's gonna match up that nuke damage, and Arjunan's once again he's gonna fall down with no TP to come back to the lane. Could be making sure to punish him. That was so much fight in the less than 3 minutes from the R4DG. Kobe patiently waiting so that he can steal some XP while the Luna is hitting up the neutral camps nearby. Not gonna steal anything until he gets some kind of mana consumables. Oh, look at the bottom. Gabriel gonna get caught up by the cogs. Pull out the gonna make sure to get a kill. Oh yes. Even Chopper, he might be in a bit of a trouble. Gravity still have a temperature for under use, but there's no tree nearby. It's a level 1-2, so not enough range to cast his spell. Look at the top though now. Senjin gonna get caught up, but Scooby with the pushback to slow things around for the Comet. I can't remember this guy's name. Like, what is his name right now? Kuiruklu Ilts. I don't know. So weird name for him. Trying to go on top of the Sergeant over here. Once again, Scooby with a bushwhack level 2. The damage is too high, but then he didn't have any raise to close gaps with him. So Arjunan is gonna be fine with a Sol Potter by him. And just like I said, I think like both the Magnus and DP, they've been farming quite a bit at the mid. No fights. It's like a sign pretty. The mid, so just gonna casually, like this guy is maxing him as Emperor as well. Okay, look at the bottom. Relative tried to be used, but the Cog's gonna push him away for the Chopper Wound, which means gonna lose his lane partner. Gabriel fall down for another 20 seconds, and Chopper Wound might as well go. Oh my god, look at the Whirlington damage. It's stacked on top of the CK, and the attribute damage is too high. Gravity making sure to get a kill on this out of the core player as well. Since the stat lost percent damage, it actually stacks quite a bit. I think it can stack for like 3 times in a row if he keeps using it after he comes off cooldown for the Timbersaw. And it's really useful to fight against Strength Core as well. And since he's gonna face up against the CK, he'll be quite happy to deal with it. But I don't think he would be maxing that ability while in death. Like, oh my god, Arjunan trying his best to do the stacks near his jungle, but then Scooby has been quite little annoying nearby for an Arcane Drone. So Scooby making sure to try to pick it up, but alright. Slitbroska's gonna skewer out from the Bushwhack's range, so never trust. Okay, once again at the bottom, they're gonna use the Maledict though, but CK, since he's under level, is quite thinking whether he needs to go though. Oh, Clockwork kind of mispositioned near under the tower, and just like that, Shub not making things right with a nice reality rift pull. Killing him under the tower, but it's gonna be still a shared bounty for them of that kill. Now, Maledict connected right on top of this gravity timber saw, but still have his spell if you want to use it though. Gonna pop up this magic stick and it's gonna get away. Oh, look at the mid. He's gonna pop his exorcism rise and gonna make sure to do as much damage as he can since the Magnus is not nearby. But he's gonna TP back to the tower once again. And the exorcism is already ran out. But it seems he used it under this Arcane Tune effect, so he'll get it exorcism back again in the less than 50 seconds. At the top though, Luna pretty low, but the Dragon Knight poison attack, is it gonna be enough? Nope. Still like a 70 HP, so it's gonna be just fine. And we helped with the Salve as well. Arjunan. Just like that, so give him more space. I mean, it's been stacking a lot in their camp in the jungle, and Scooby really knew about these things going on since he already placed up a nice early aggressive ward in the jungle.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
Alright, Magnus is gonna die though. Had the Maledict right out of him. Oh, 10 HP. Almost dead though, never trust, but he's been forced to go back to the fountain once again. And with the exorcism backed up, Rise gonna pop his rune, and is he gonna go for the top? Oh, actually better choice since they already know about the stacks over here. Rise gonna go straight on top of this Luna, and with the Scooby looking nearby the tree, he's gonna make sure to kill the Luna while he's trying to take the stacks as well. Still one more camp left, and Rise will be taking a nice appetite with using his spells to take those stacks. But guess what? Never trust. He's gonna join up the fight over here nearby. Alright, Cass right on with the team by Kreese. He's gonna be the first one to fall down. Arjunan, that's so sad for him. Still have his RP, don't never trust if you want to use it. Oh, it's a nice 2-man RP. Gonna make sure to get a kill onto this Witch Doctor at the very least. But is he gonna die though? He has been caught up by the Maledict. Oh, nice pushback. Does he have any more spells to kill this guy to pop the Maledict? Of course, Rise gonna make sure to, with the advantage that the Maledict already been used, gonna make sure to get a kill on this Magnus as well. But guess what? Gravity, he's already at the top. But they already lost this tower, the tier 1, and the tier 1 tower at the top already. And just like that, Common XCT has been forced to move towards the bottom lane. It's gonna farm or else like try to take this tier 1 tower as well. It's gonna kill for an omelette. Shoot.
Dire have fortified.
Alright, once again wanna pop up the exorcism with the mirror Rise. Looking for some force TPs from the Dire. Yeah, here we go with the Magnus once again. No RP though, so there's nothing they can do about this DP, but it's gonna wait for a while. The exorcism is still under the effect for less than 10 seconds. Oh yes, Senjin, he's even there with the DK. For the Build Dragon form, gonna make sure to get this tier 1 tower as fast as possible. And with no Ice Blast, head up for the Arjunan. I think the Clockwork picked up the tome. So yeah, like both the supports haven't reached up to level 6 yet, which means they're gonna wait for a while until they go for a decent fight. The Barbarians.
Radiant's top tower is in danger. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's a nice aggressive wards already down there from the Dire. Taking over the jungle.
The Dire scan on the hunt for Radiant forces.
Alright, so it's a Luna game, and we always knew the Luna is no matter what gonna be in the top of the network unless he dies. Well, he died once, but is he gonna die for the twice? So Shenji is walking towards the bottom. We can expect some TPs probably from the Radiant since it's gonna be Sea Scout as well. I don't think they're gonna lose this tier 1 tower just like that. He's there though, Senjin, but follow them gonna use the hook shot. A few TPs gonna come though, but then Comet. Oh, A Blast is used as well, but it's not gonna connect on top of anybody. But like the Senjin is still gonna go down though. But he really can go for a Silent Link as well for this game. Oh, like I think DP, he choose to go for a booster travel for this game. Alright, there's a regen drone, never trust with its Q, gonna bottle it up as well. Seems like the Timbasa is gonna queue up for Kaya and Sanjay instead of for some like safety items like a Yule Scepter or Lotus. Lotus would be really great for him with the Radiant Staff. They have like a Silence from the DP, they have a CK stun Chaos Board, DK stun as well, and a Paralyzing Cast from the Witch Doctor. It would be, the Lotus would be a nice choice for the Gravity, but then well, he could have for one though, but just gonna make sure to get that Kaya and Sanjay as the first item. Alright, CK, gonna go for the Timber. Look at the damage though, suddenly it's been dealing like a tons of damage, but he's getting it slowed down by the Chakram in the real nice place. Apollo then has been part of his hook shot, but he's gonna instantly die though. Rise already got backfired by the air blast, but it's still gonna be being alive. Oh no, Magnus in a weird position as well. Couldn't use his heartbeat. Gonna go down as well. Gravity doing his best to get out, but the Exorcism, the moments with the travel and faded bros. Oh my god, look at the speed. He instantly gonna catch up to the Steamboat, so I was gonna make sure to kill the another core as well. R4DG. Looking quite super strong, even though like Luna, the top of the net worth, they're trying to do whatever they can in their hands, and just like that. And since the Exorcism is down for another 100, they'll be farming quite a bit.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Well, seems like third like Magnus would go for Echo Saber with all the form he's got, but guess what? He's been ordered to go for a Blink Dagger right now since they have an A of the A Blast, and they could pretty much abuse it like every 40 seconds. But the RP is not like it's very okay. The hook shot has been used though. Gabriel, that's gonna connect right on top of the three people over here. Gonna make sure to get a kill onto this Witch Doctor. Well, they wanna go for more Gravity. Oh, nice shockwave, slow things around, but it's gonna hold this RP. You don't wanna use it on right out of the Hoodwink alone though. Maybe he can wait for his next Blink Dagger to come out. Oh, DP, he got solo killed by the Luna at the bottom. I think he bought up his Eclipse for that. He tried his best to lurk under the trees, but it wasn't really helpful for him. DP is solo dead. His solo died to the carry. Alright, they're still gonna dive under the Silver Tower, the top, but Senji part of his Dragon Fast, gonna slow things up with the DK stun, but the RP now is becoming just for the Witch Doctor though. Navatar is trying to get this kill at the very least. We're gonna make sure to secure that kill as well. CK gonna get slowed down by the Cold Fate, but Ordinance very low though, but Chopper. Oh shoot, gonna make sure to get the kill as well. Oh, the Omelette Dog at the last minute, gonna make sure to not getting hit by the Chakra, but that gets the damage from the Timber. There's a Welling there from the Timber, so gonna make sure to get a kill as well, the CK. And it's gonna be a 4 down from the Dire and the 3 dead for the R4DG. Gonna lose the CK, but then they still have the DK as well as a Dead Prophet. Kinda close to finish up his Yule Scepter. Rise. Yeah, I finished it actually. It's coming back in the Korean now. And guess what? With the Exorcism backed up, Senjin still have few seconds of his Dragon form. They're gonna go for aggressive Smoke Lay. They already know where is this Luna. Oh, nice DK stun with their eyes. The damage is just too high. Sharpshooter damage, of course. Scooby gonna slow things for the AA. They still don't go for anything. Oh, Polar, they're gonna miss up the hook shot over there. And he might as well get dragged from the vessel damage. But guess what? Senji once more. He's gonna go dive on the T2 tower. And with the DK stun, indeed, the Exorcism Ghost damage will make sure to get that Ancient Emperor skill as well. It's gonna be triple cut for the Rise. This guy is totally dominating throughout this game.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
At this point, this guy, he have like a 550 MS for the DP when his exorcism is popped out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, like just now I'm noticing, even though the exorcism duration is actually over, but until the ghost return to you, you will still have the movement speed. That's some weird stuff. My oh dear, it's really sad to see a Magnus who's a core, like it's really in bottom of the network. It's like very below than the DK as well. Like DK, maybe they should look for another smoke play, like turn tables around. They still have an RP. Never trust. Let's see what is he gonna, or what are they gonna give a call for right now. I mean, they don't necessarily need to fight. Since they have a Luna, they just need to wait for the right timing. But it's not gonna, they don't have the late game advantage, I guess, comparing to the Radiant team. They have like a CK, DP, Dragon Knight, the 2 hitter cores. DP not the hitter core, but yeah, you still have an exorcism, which is like a physical damage. But, so yeah, hitter core. Alright, Magnus gonna get caught up, I guess. You still have a blink dagger though. Nice reflex. As soon as he saw the CK from there, gonna blink away. I think he can come back once again to take out the fight at the top. Gravity, feed up his Sky and Sanji, so he'd be quite tanky right now, and with a lot of spell amplification damage, if this guy is literally alive through the enter fight, he can do tons of damage. I can pretty much say for sure. Alright, exorcism has popped out. Tier 2 has been getting super low. There comes the DK with the stun. Sends in, making sure to slow things up with the Magnus. But the boost back, he's gonna control of the 2 cores over here. The two-man Magic as well. Polazon is gonna go down on his clockwork as well. Sends in, looking for another stun to right on top of this Timber, who still don't have a Lotus. And yeah, just like that with the Magic effect, he's gonna go down as well. Barbarians, they end up they are struggling very hard. Well, the early game was pretty much okay-ish for them with the Timbersaw, but then now they're having it too hard. Oh my god. And guess what? They're already gonna take this tier 3 tower with the Dragon Form from the Singers versus illusion of the free CK. It's not even 20 minutes. Now it's 20 minutes. But they already lost this tier 3 tower. No glyph to defend. No player with no core players. The Timbersaw, well, till they all respawn back now, they're gonna respect this and retreat. The Barbarians can go for the Roche. This vessel from the Scooby, it's been very useful throughout this game so far. I think it's a really nice pickup from him. And the Timbers are yet to get any dispel for that one item. But they're gonna go for a smoke play here. Barbarians, they still haven't gave up, even though they have lost the early tier 3 tower. Nice hook shot from the pole. They're gonna go straight out of the DA. Everything has been committed just for this DP skill, and they'll be happy with that. They're gonna make sure they're gonna be forced to go for another push over here. So gravity. All right, so now gonna go for more. Gonna wait for a little bit, but they're gonna pick up this tier 1 tower at the mid, so they were probably gonna go for it. Oh, look at the Radiant though. Radiant. They're gonna go for a smoke play, but they can already see every single people in the mid, I guess. I can see a Clockwork, AA, not the AA though. Alright. But I can still see the Luna. Gabriel. Gonna break up the smoke. Okay, with no CK in the fight, so they're gonna wait for a while until they go for another fight. Senjin, I don't think this was the smoke play he really needed. Since he picked up his BKB, maybe he was the one who made the call, but they wasn't really sure until the DP is backed up for the fight, and the CK was already at the top as well. So, you're right. We're gonna go for a Roche, I guess? No? Yes? No? The DD has been picked up by the Rise. And maybe they would be waiting until the DP finishes up his BKB. I mean, this guy, he needs to deal with the CAA. If he gets caught up once again just like that, the last time he did, it will be really hard. And his exorcism will be getting wasted every single time though. So he needs to be pretty cautious and he finishes up his BKB. So yeah, even Navatrus, he's gonna go for a BKB as well. Don't think he can do anything much for his team. He more or like became like an initiator Magnus right now. $4K lead with the 3 freaking codes for the R4DG. Everyone piling up this network at the top, whereas only the Luna from the Dire are literally at the top of the network. But is this gonna be enough for the Barbarians? Well, we need to think about it though. But guess what? At the mid, Senjin gonna use up his nice DK stand, but it's a nice Cuba to all right on top of the Scooby. If they make sure to get a kill on this guy, Timber, he'll be happy to fight at the back lines. Hookshot has been committed though, but it wasn't enough to kill this Rise. There, Eclipse has popped up with the BKB, RP only on top of the TK, but the Rise spot with DD as well as Eclipse has popped with BKB, gonna go straight on top of this Luna at the backlines. But is he gonna die though? Luna! Oh, Sims is gonna make sure with this DK stun at the backlines, he's gonna make sure to get a kill at the Luna, and it's gonna be die back onto this ancient apparition as well. Timbersaw, only the last refugee in this battlefield, he escaped through the cell from the Radiant, and I'm making sure to make proper use of this exorcism. They cleaned up this Dire team with only Timber left. Well, the Poladon is already backed up, but can they defend this racks at the top though? Not really interested for the Timber side, I guess, but Gabriel, just in case, gonna use up the star. Oh, the magic recipe character. The CK, the damage is too high, they're gonna die though. No. It will bring the Timber instead. Of course, the last one more magic take will make sure to get a kill on this Gabriel as the Timber's gravity as well. And they're gonna take this melee racks, and just like that, gonna retreat. Radiant team don't wanna make sure to commit any harder for this range racks as well. Holy shit.
Okay guys, I think Verlin has been ganked. So now I'm gonna switch over to me. So R4DG having taken the top racks, just looking to get some map control. Barbarians trying to just get their outpost back. Poladvin gonna go solo to take it. Never Trust finds an arcane rune top, just gonna pick it up in his bottle for now. Luna does have a BKB and SNY complete, but not enough damage output to really deal with these BKB timings coming out from R4DG. And I guess the AA, like, I really like how R4DG are taking their fights. They're playing spread apart enough that the AA blast doesn't really get more than one hero. It's always clipping only one, either the CK or the DP or the DK. So just really good positioning coming out for R4DG in all of these fights. And even the RP that way is not getting more than one person. So just really good positioning coming out from R4DG.
Yep. Sorry about that. Well, now they're gonna go for a rush, and like even though the Dire team knew so, but they're just gonna force up their way towards this bottom, the tier 3 tower. Oh, look at this Luna. He's gonna trying to take this tier 3 tower though. But massive TVs coming up from the R4DG, just like that, to catch at least somebody. Nice balance, to slow things out of that Luna. Which is already pop his BKB though. The dead one has been committed. Gabriel, this guy is surely gonna die even when he tried to go for a BKB and TP back to the base. The magic damage is too high. I mean, the dead bot damage is too high as well, so that's nothing that he can escape from it. And even Poladavan, he's been sniped out by the choppers popping at the top. And guess what? You have a blink dagger. Probably with illusions. He's gonna look for somebody. Oh, is he gonna be the Magnus? Never trust. No, never trust. Okay, no, but he's not gonna go there. Well, he don't have any vision though, but still he's gonna think about it. Okay. Alright. They're gonna go for it, it seems. And with the Radiant team, everyone backed up once again, right? Still have the Sexo system online. Oh, CK. He found the Arjunan skill. And this guy don't have any buyback for another. So he needs to be waiting until the 30 seconds from the Frappa Valley. And alright, with the Exo system, it's popped up by the Rise. Gonna take this tier 3 tower so it's the Rise of the main. And there's nothing. There's literally nothing they can do from the Barbarians, I guess. Still have the RP though. Oh, Poladavan. Oh my god, the Cox is gonna break two people apart from them, which means they can't even skewer anybody. Literally anybody from that nice hook shot though. And he's gonna lose the clock just like that. Guess what? With the Exo system, it's over, and the DD. I mean, okay. So now they could have just picked the DD without giving it the bottle. They're just gonna go for the Roshan like that. Alright, so Clockwork using the rocket flare for the Roche pit, but can they manage to reach it up in time? Yeah, Blair's gonna go right on top of the CK. You wanna get connected? Magnus, no RP, they are gonna connect right under the CK who already part of his BKB, so that's a Magnus. They're gonna, oh Magnus, he snatched the edges though. Luna gonna pop his BKB, oh that's one the Eclipse, and CK who's super low with the shockwave, gonna get on top of CK, so he's gonna be dead for another 70 seconds. DP, he's gone down as well. That's a weird play from the Barbarians. I literally didn't know this would actually work for them. But certainly, somehow it worked. And Gabriel, he's gonna go down as well for 50 seconds. What a massive comeback from the Barbarians. Well, the Aegis has been used instantly though, but still, they really wanted to stop this being happening, and just like that, Barbarians once again coming back to this game. Timbersaw, even if it's Lotus R, and from now on, he'll be happy to tank through any stunts which the R4DG will be trying to use, I guess. So Luna picked up the shard and is gonna go for a daedalus. That would be the, like, this is what is actually about Luna. So once he finishes his daedalus and with the shed for the shard, the Luna Lucent Beam talents, which all he's been picked up, really helpful to clean up the CK instantly with the crits, and even have an all-about destruction in the neutral item as well. So Comet, he is feeling it. He thinks he can carry his team solo. But let's see though, for the Radiant team, are they gonna wait just like that? Are they gonna see for the one team fight close? No. Radiant team, R4DG, they're gonna go for a smoke play over here. Chopper, Bubba leading up the way. Wow, I think I don't know like how, but then I think they literally knew about this Dire. Look at them, they're already at the base, waiting for until their smoke play gets expired. But guess what? No, Dire, now they're gonna walk right towards the Radiant. RP is there, Hauntos is there. And the nice shot, we're gonna go straight on top of the two people. The full blast is gonna make sure, but the Cox is gonna go on top of the three people. Though, is he gonna make sure though? Yes. The drive, I mean, oh my god, the Witch Doctor is dead as well. But changing about with BKB and with the Agnes set of flight. Escape, never trust. No, the stun not gonna connect even with the shot. It's not gonna bounce up on him. So DK managed to escape from this wrath of this RP combo. That's a really nice wombo combo from the Barbarians. Gonna make sure to clean up two people. Oh, Luna, can you get out? No, Shopper is the only guy who's still this nearby. Gonna pop his BKB. Gravity is there with the Lotus off, but oh, the damage is just too high. Luna is gone down for the 80 seconds. Chopper Bobo, now he's in a bit of a position though. Senjin doesn't have a dragon form. Oh, part of his dragon form. Oh, it's still under the effect, but then CK is gonna go down as well, which means they don't have anybody to push. I mean, the Luna is the only way they can actually push these towers. Well, Magnus has a decent damage as well, but then
Flamethrower.
they already respawned. What, bro? Oh, flamethrower. Oh, flamethrower. Okay, I totally forgetting about that. Shout out for the Timbersaw. Thanks, bro. Alrighty. Oh, look at the bottom. DK, I mean the Timbersaw is in a weird position over here with the Capital and the Scooby. Gonna go straight out of this Timbersaw. Is gonna get silenced as well. This silence has been used after the Lotus Arm is effect, which means he's gonna go down for sure. Everything has been committed just for this one Timbersaw, and they'll be happy with that. What about now, bro? Now they can push a flamethrower.
Now Luna's back in 10 seconds.
Yeah, so that's a CK, which means it's like equal.
See, I feel like R4DG are feeling a lot of pressure because now, like as the game goes on, like the draft gets harder and harder, right? They have an A, they have a mag, they have a farm Luna now, and like draft wise, like A plus Timbersaw is too much damage for these strength heroes and healing cores to sort of deal with. So they're trying their best to like push as soon as possible, but that last Roche fight is really costing them right now. But still keeping the pressure on with the 4K lead, R4DG still trying to push into this.
It's gonna lose those two towers just like that with no contest from the tire. Since the Timbersaw is yet to respawn in the less than 10 seconds, they're gonna wait a while. They still have one full Drax at the bottom and a melee Drax in the mid left for the Barbarians. Let's see how the R4DG would actually react. Well, they still have the top of the network, 5k lead from the R4DG, but this is not even that much, you know, like the only way they've been even staying in this game for now is like they have like a 3-hitter course for the R4DG. And the reason the Barbarians is still holding this car, like, it's because of the perfect execution, just like that. They're gonna use the hook shot. Nice push on top of the two people, but they're not haven't been used though. But just with the help of the hook horn toss, just like they're gonna kill up these two supports over here. But then Chopper is gonna pop his BKB the TP, but no, there comes the RP in hand. Gonna make sure they're gonna get the kill as well. But no, CK is gonna go down. Still, there's nothing he can do. With the DP and the DK escaped from the cell, Barbarian gonna strike back once again. This one. Alright, so with the Luna alive for the Barbarians, oh shot, not gonna get another DP. If so, they would have straightly went on top of the rise. Of course, now with both the flamethrower and the Luna's damage up for the Barbarians, they will be happy to get this TNDL tower as well as the rack to the mid. Gravity gonna tank through everything from the front line. Oh, look at the loose and main, the damage is too high. Scooby can't even handle the damage from the Moon Glaives. And with the crit damage as well. Still haven't finished up his Daedalus though, but then like he have one crystallize the shard, and just like that, gonna go for a Skadi. calm at XGT, thinking things throughout the game. Just improvising a little, whatever he really needs in this game. Since he's been fighting against like 3 strength cores, so he's gonna go for his Cardi, making sure to get that item first before the day does. And just like that, since everybody is respawned from the R4DG, you're gonna give them a respect and back up already. Oh, nice trickster claw. So DK has found this item. Illusion Kabitzoge for the CK. Yeah, he's gonna pick it up as well. And Evan's gonna go for a Skadi. Shoop. Almost 6 slaughtered from the CK. I'm gonna go for a little boss. As for myself, let's cool. Let's keep up the things a little bit cool for now. It's very hard through this game. Nice comeback and throws from both the teams. So what do you think, Katie? Which team would actually win this game from this question? Like,
I mean, first,
it doesn't even matter about the network anymore.
I don't think there was any throws as such. Like, going Roche was the right idea. They just got outplayed in the Roche pit. Just a bit unlucky, but I don't think that was a throw. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I think the later
This
it goes,
fight,
it
like,
favors
the triangle
Barbarians.
comes.
The later the game goes, it favors Barbarians more, because it's very easy for Luna to deal with CK illusions, and they have Mag, RP, they have Timbersaw. Like, all these, like, draft wise, I favor Barbarians way more. So that's why I feel like for R4DG to have won this game, they need to have had like a net worth advantage, which they did have and they still do have, but because of that the game is even. Like, if they were even on net worth, it would be favoring Barbarians, and now it's kind of favoring Barbarians as the net worth is getting closer and closer, you know, because the draft is better for them. So to me, even though R4DG had the worst draft, because of that net worth lead, they had like win conditions, and they could do it. Like, they could overcome the draft problem through net worth. But now that the net worth is evening out, I think they need to outplay in order to overcome the like draft situation. Like, maybe get a pick off and force some buybacks, you know, something like that to sort of make sure they can win this game. Because if it's a straight 5-on-5 clash, I feel like it goes in favor of Barbarians.
Yeah, Timber picks up a BKB.
Illusion escape versus
And suddenly
illusion
has just been picked up by the Luna. Yes, but who's gonna be the guy who's gonna deal more damage? RP gonna get dispelled from the CK's ult, and just like the man is gonna fall down. He's gonna buy back though. Loose and beam, Eclipse has been popped up by the comment with the fight. DK gonna slow things up the stun, but this engine he's already got caught up by the air blast. He's wear auto, but still he's pretty low. CK is gonna go down. There's a multiple buyback from the Barbarians, but they've been chased down. Like, the R4DG is getting chased down by the Barbarians. Like, Timbersaw is still gonna go for this DK, who have a flight duration and doesn't really need to go like this in the actual path, but okay. So 3 there for the R4DG once again. I'm gonna lose this Roshan. Like, which Roshan? Second Roshan. Second Roshan of the game. That was really nice from the CK, who actually dodged the RB, but he's still dead. I mean, this AA blast, it's been causing so much trouble for the Radiant. Like, all it needs to do is not even like deal the damage, just a little touch. That's all it takes. And with the follow-up damage from the Luna, he managed to literally wipe out the entire team for the Radiant, just like that. He just picked up and a siege of this mid-racks, just like that. Everybody is back online. Oh, nice cure. Good for the DK though. It's gonna use a Protector Clock for a few seconds. Hookshot has been used too, but they don't have any detection for this Senju's DK. And just like that, it's gonna blink out from the place. And guess what? I don't want to make any chances since they're still afraid of the Radiant team. I'm gonna back away. And like they have like used up a couple of buybacks as well for this Magnus and Clockwork. But they're gonna get out. For now, like try to split push a little bit. I think that's what I'm thinking right now. AC has been picked up by the Magnus. Never trust. Not sure, but then they might be looking for a small play from the Radiant, but they aren't actually doing right now. But guess what, the Dire team, they're gonna go for a counter action, Plague, Rocket to check things around wherever they are. There's a nice DD at the bottom, but no other team is gonna look for it though. But oh, they're with the shard. You want to go with the jet. Oh, I don't even know about this ability anymore. Okay, with the jet rocket, gonna go straight on this Witch Doctor Gabriel. He has the shard though, and the damage is too high with the Illusion K. Gonna make sure to kill this Witch Doctor at the very least. One of them is still not gonna die though. RP gonna connect on top of the CK. He's gonna get caught out. Send in with the DK start to slow things around for the slow of the team, but he has the okay Chopper. No, he's not gonna die. It's true. Gonna make sure he's on the BKB. And he just like that, TP back to the base. They don't want to fight, they're trying his best to retreat as fast as they can. Scooby doing his best to slow things around, but Comet is gonna use it to loosen beam. No! Oh, he actually used it at the right place, but never mind. He's gonna TP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But the Radiant team, they just gonna smoke just like that. TK form is over for Senjin anyway, but still gonna go for it though. They don't have any BKBs once again. The Dire team, they don't have any RPs. But still gonna wanna make sure to go for this fight with a nice work play over here. CK with this Blink Grave here. Here, let's gonna connect right now to half him. Oh. He got caught up. Still have a buyback though. He's gonna come back with the buyback. Eclipse has been powered up by though. The damage is too high for the moon guys. Critical damage. He's gonna go straight out of the CK as well. But this is Luna. He's gonna get up by the Senjin trying to make sure that gets the kill at least. He's gonna pop his Satanic anyway though. Already. Lotus with the DD. And a bottle with the DD as well. But then DP is trying to make things around with the BKB has been powered up by the exorcism. Damage is just too high. Luna, first life has been gone down though, but Rai is still trying to make sure to lurk around the trees nearby. He's gonna use his flicker to escape around his base. Still have his one more flicker if you want to use the timber. He's gonna go down as well. The damage is too high. Rai, his exorcism is gonna go down as well. But then Magna is gonna go down. There's one more flicker. He's gonna use it, and the life steals from the exorcism goes. He gave him more HP just like that when he's back down, once again flickering out of the battlefield. Luna is being constantly chased through the fight, but Rai is gonna once again flicker just the way he needs to go. A front blink once again, but Timber, he don't want to leave this dry deep. He's gonna get slow things around, but doesn't get the flicker. Oh my god, this guy. He is literally escaping out of this mess. But guess what? Gravity is still gonna go things around with the chakra. Gonna miss it. Once again, a silence. The Lotus is there. One more Timber chain. One more flicker from the right. Okay, never mind. Like Luna is like, okay, never mind. But he's gonna get this mid tracks at the mid. Look at this. But DP, oh, he's gonna TP as well. Finally. But there comes the Scooby with a buyback. But never mind. Still Comet. Gonna make sure to get that mid rack. I'm gonna just like that back off.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
So I'm gonna go for a buyback status quickly. So let's look at the Radiant team. DP, CK, and DK. So yeah, everybody have like a buybacks for the Dire team except the supports. Whereas for the Dire, only Luna has the buyback. Even Timber bought back for the last fight, and that's where he actually literally chased this TP all around the map, like the whole map almost. CK show queued up for a refresher orb. DD by the Luna, but then since it's not gonna go any closer or near or that, so it's gonna deny the rune with a solution. And I don't think like the Roche will be up anytime soon enough, so Radiant team they only look for another play, or they can even wait until their support gets their buybacks. Never mind, like all the supports are like 3 more minutes until they get their buyback, so let's see what they're gonna do. Like, I don't know, like both the teams, they really need one more good fight to make things around. But they just don't know how to execute this anymore. Like Magnus is completely confused with what's the next item he needs to go never trust. Well, the Luna, he's been constantly dealing so much damage. The Kubi, he's gonna get caught up. He bought back for the fight, for the last fight, and it's gonna be dieback for this Hoodwing, which means no cheeky plays, straight towards the pathway. Okay, pretty much you're not gonna get connected. With the Scooby, not alive for another 90 seconds. Dire team gonna march forward towards the mid. They not gonna waste any time, I guess, for the C2 tower. I guess. Comment? Is that what he's actually thinking right now? Yeah, they're gonna go for a full straight push over here with the 4v5. Yeah, Blast is literally waiting at the base. That's how I used to see Blast engine. Super low with the Moonglaze, but there comes a pass with the Magnus. He might be forced to use up his BKB right now for the DK, and he can't afford to die right now. If he dies, he won't be having any Dragon Form for another 100 seconds. Still have his buyback, that's why, but he can't afford to die right now. Dead Prophet, he ended, so he's still gonna. I hope like he's gonna do more fun stuff with his flicker play, but there's no way to run. He needs to defend this tier 4 tower, so he's gonna do his best to hold things around. It's gonna be 4v5 as well for the R4DG.
Okay guys, we're gonna do a small giveaway while we're waiting for this. We're gonna do a giveaway for the Nature's Prophet Desert Bloom set. Nature's Prophet Desert Bloom. The question for this giveaway is, TNDL has been sponsored by one sponsor for all seasons. Who is that sponsor? Drop your answers in the comment section, and everyone who answers will be entered in for a chance to get the Nature's Prophet Collector's Cash Desert Bloom set. And yeah, we'll announce it by the end of this week.
So Gary, do you have any idea like how the Radiant team can actually hold this fight?
I mean, I still think it's the same as what I said before. It's like their net worth is already swung over to the other side, so now it's just a matter of like win conditions, right? And the win conditions here, I think, are that, well, you need to kill the Luna basically, which is very hard because if you try to go on Luna, there's a clock to stop you, there's a RP to stop you, and the thing is, if CK or DK are controlled for even 2 seconds, the Timber jumps in, Timber chain, and they're both almost dead. So that's the difficulty, but I feel like the best win condition right now is Hoodwink 25. Sharpshooter, pure damage, and Pierce's spell immunity. I feel like that's the best shot they have at like stopping the Luna's damage coming out, because that should stop her Luna Blessing, and it should also stop her like beams from doing Luna Blessing, I think. But yeah, I think they need to break this Luna and kill the Luna. Luna is basically all of their damage. Like if you look at the net worth, literally it's Luna, then, well, 2 Radiant heroes, and then Timbersaw, who can be controlled easily. And like, it's just Luna is most of the damage. If you're able to just stop this Luna from doing all this damage, it's over. But then again, like DK is almost dead here, and he's used his dragon form. So I feel like this is almost game.
Well, you still can use this BKB, go back to the fountain, and recover and come back. But you won't be having this BKB for the fight, at the very least. Reconnecting. Okay, it seems it's actually restarting.
Some nice sportsmanship coming out from Chopper Baboon, aka Shu. And in the meanwhile, we are going to roll for our giveaway. So apparently
What's the answer?
what's the answer? You don't know the answer?
Yeah.
Shame.
Hmm.
Shame.
I know all the answer, but இருந்தாலும் கேக்குறது தான்.
Number 3. Zen Biswas. Zen Biswas is the winner of our giveaway for Nature's Prophet Desert Bloom. So Zen Biswas, please message us on Instagram with your Dota friend ID and we will contact you about the set. The answer was Rajan Dental. Rajan Dental has sponsored all of our TNDL so far, located in Mylapore, Chennai. So if any of you need any dental checkups, please head on over to Rajan Dental and get your teeth checked out.
I might need an appointment though. Okay, the game's gonna resume just like that, but guess what? Luna all the way gonna pop his BKB, run back to the no more fights, peace. Just like that, they went back. Barbarians. Could have actually finished that game there, but then they don't want to take any chances. So it was like that. Barbarians. Okay, but guess what? They're gonna go for another smoke play. They weren't actually scared, but DP is getting caught up by the rocket flare. Oh, DP. Is he gonna get hook shot? No. Poladaram is gonna wait for a while. They'll still have the high ground advantage. CK Solutions is right here with the smoke play. Oh no. Oh. Okay, never mind. Hook shot has been missed. Oh no, Radiant, they have found themselves as a DD at this point of time. But guess what, Poladaram trying his best to get this DD, but CK is still managed to get that ban, which means Poladaram is probably gonna lose his life for the thing he tried to do. Well, he's gonna lose his gem as well. But guess what? Just at the right time, like they spot the rose, the third rose for the game as well. The timing can't be any more right for the R4DG. It's gonna keep the buyback status. There's gonna be a massive fight from both the teams right now in less than 2 minutes. The edge is picked up by the CK. Lots and lots of stashes. What pile of resources they got? Cheese for the rice, DP, and wait, what else they got? A pressure shard maybe? Okay. Alright, the cheese has been getting to the DK, so it seems they had a shot as well. Alrighty, once again in the triangle camp, R4DG looking for some potential pickoffs. Magnus is still in ninja gear form, the smoke, and has been having any progression through his items, never trust since then. This could be a final fight for the Barbarians, but let's see though. We're gonna see this high ground at the bottom. 3-3 tower is still standing, but Luna's doing his best with the loosened beam, slowing things around, pushing up the waves, showing out the waves. But I don't think like they'll be waiting anytime sooner though. I think this is gonna blink in with the CK ult, pop in, but they're gonna be pretty cautious. I mean, the RP, hookshot, air blast, it's something to need to be think of. And of course, CK. Aghanim Scepter, I think this is the item he's actually got from the door. So he picked up an Aghanim Scepter, CK, and with all of those illusions, he's gonna doing his best to see this high ground, tier 3 tower. And let's see how much damage he can actually deal with these illusions. Let's see. Boss coming out. Work.
An ephemeral masterpiece.
Alright, they might have a plan right now. Right, I think that's like a plan-based pass from both the teams right now. Poladaram here is probably gonna make a play right now, I think. They have a buyback as well. Are they gonna let them see the high ground? He's gonna use the pitch rocket flare to take out the back lines. With the illusions in every single nook and corner. DK, Senjin, with the stand gonna go straight under the clockwork, but he is gonna fly out. Hookshot has been already. Oh my god, weird boss at the weird moment out there. Once again from the TP. You already lost your tier 3 tower over here. Now they're saying G-Vendor. They're like Scooby. Oh, okay, whatever. They're like Scooby. had some troubles. Yeah, we're dropped right now. Yeah, but US Miss is not gonna connect on anybody though. Yeah, blast. But now CK is gonna pop his efficient orb as well. And with the CK illusions, every nook and corner, CK. Oh my god, the damage is too high. The pure damage is penetrating right on top of the CK. And CK with the BKB has been down. Still have one more life left. Gonna pop up. There's no any more illusions too. He can help out. With the Luna's damage is too high, he's gonna get instant ejected. So DK, we struck that. They bought back, coming back to the fight with the help of the outpost nearby. Magnus part of his BKB as well. RP has already been connected. And with all being said, it is, well, it's all over once again. Oh, TP not gonna against us, never mind. The Barbarians strikes back once again with all the damage they have got. With all those buybacks, they still have buybacks for the CK and the DP left, but guess what? They don't have his ult. DP don't have ult for another 20 seconds. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this gonna be the game for them though? Oh wait, comment? Is he really thinking to go back? It's almost like a 4-man buybacks from the R4DG. So they're actually gonna respect this buybacks. They're gonna get out. Oh, they have a DD. Luna. Is he gonna fight back now though? Luna! Oh, comment. Oh yeah, he's literally thinking about it though. Scooby gonna use a pushback, slow things out of the Luna. He already saw the DD, which means now he's gonna get out from there. Yep, just like that. Both the teams. They're gonna respect this DD. And they're gonna wait until it gets passed off. Engine, last item, the best item. He's queued up for a Heaven Salvat for this Luna. So he has some decent status resistance as well, so it instantly gets timed out. This has been an incredible match, a spectacular gameplay from both the teams. The 55th minute mark, almost time for the tier 5 items. In the next 5 minutes, we won't know what's really gonna even happen. I mean, look at this. Both the teams, they don't have any buybacks at all. Whereas the Luna, they still have one. Follow the one, broke his smoke, looking around the trees. Nice hook shot, gonna go straight on top of this Scooby. Gonna use a big 4-stab. Oh. Nice pushback, gonna slow things down for the two people. Scooby is gonna be dead though, but 2 RP at the back line is gonna go side of the DK as well as the CK. Pop the BKB, he's gonna pop his different shot for the DP over there. Chopper, he's gonna get out DP and the Beast Chocolate. That's gotta be a dieback for both of them. For the Scooby, you know, buyback as well, right? Oh no, Rice, can he escape though? Somehow, no, Flicker, is he gonna help him? No, it's not gonna help him this time though. Rice, come on, use the Flicker, come on! Oh no, it's not gonna be helping me this time either. No more Flicker game, that's gonna be a dieback for the DP as well. What? GG has been called with the no buybacks left. Just the CK, the solo man standing on the Radiant team. There's no way they can fight this Luna, which means they call it off.